Smash, clobber and bash the murderous legends of Slavic mythology in this darkly funny action role-playing game that changes every time you play. Play as Ivan, a one-handed blacksmith with incredibly bad luck who must take on the impossible task given to him by the Tsar. All the while the mysterious witch Baba Yaga watches over Ivan's fate. The world of Yaga is a world steeped in Slavic folklore and ancient pagan beliefs. Featuring a head-bobbing Romanian hip-hop soundtrack and striking hand-drawn 2D artwork, Yaga is an authentic love letter to childhood fables from Romanian indie developer Breadcrumbs Interactive. Bludgeon the ancient monsters of Slavic folklore using a vast arsenal of hammers and tools forged by Ivan's own hands. Your actions change Ivan's story, his reputation, and the upgrades he can choose. Experiment in the deep forging system to make weapons like teleporting lightning hammers and hookshot pitchforks. Explore the combinations of talismans, magic items, blessings, perks and curses to fundamentally change how Ivan plays. Multiple endings, multiple ways of solving encounters, procedural map, lots of characters to encounter and hidden secrets mean Yaga is meant to be played over and over again. Okay, so choice is a big part of Yaga. The choices you make as Ivan, from time of day you set out to how you help others and how you respond during conversations, all affect the outcome of his story and define his personality. There are 4 personalities to choose from: righteous, aggressive, selfish and foolish. Any responses you give in conversation or actions you take which don't happen to fit your designated character will raise your bad luck, which is something that can also be raised by equipping talismans, accepting blessings from priests, or benefiting from magic of local sorcerers. Once your bad luck tops out, you'll be set upon by an evil spirit who will rob you of some of your items, and usually the weapon that you've currently got equipped. This wasn't something that I found was clearly shown in the game from the outset, and although it sounds like a good mechanic, it just seemed a little bit confusing, and worse still, it didn't really have much of an impact on my gameplay, and I just found myself plodding along even with my bad luck maxed out. Another area I wasn't too fond of is the combat. You can slash away at enemies, dodge out of harm's way, grapple with a claw weapon, and even throw your hammer like a frisbee at enemies. The problems I had, however, was that you had to be right up next to the enemies to actually do any damage to them. Not a big issue if you're fighting 1 or 2 enemies, but when you have a whole horde of enemies attacking you at once, it was hard to tell when their attack animation was happening, and even when you could, dodging out of the way didn't always mean you'd be safe from another enemy's attacks. There was just too much going on at once sometimes, and the game just didn't seem to handle this well. Also, forget about trying to aim with your grapple claw during combat, which you need to do sometimes, as some enemies have shields or will be blocking your attacks, as moving your character at the same time just didn't work. So aiming during combat just felt impossible. Once you're outside of the small hub village area, you're set on a path of procedurally generated areas like the forests or fields and the like. There are quick travel spots that you must activate in order to quickly travel around the levels, and there will usually be some fairly easy problem to solve. You'll meet NPCs on the journey who may need your help, and it's here where you'll find the diamond in the rough with Yaga, because although some of its mechanics may be slightly disappointing, it's the story and the voiceover work that will keep you invested. I found myself wanting to play more just to see what happened in this quirky world and find out what Ivan's fate would really be. A single playthrough will take you in the region of around 6 hours to complete, but the game is designed to be played multiple times to see the various different outcomes. I liked Yaga more for its story than I did for the gameplay, which isn't bad, but it could be much better. I think it's a beautiful looking game with its storybook, hand-drawn art, and the music in the game is fantastic. The voiceover work is also another highlight and is quirky and fills the game with humour. Would I recommend this one? Yes, I would, but maybe wait until there's a sale on if you're on the fence about getting this. Yaga is out now on the Nintendo eShop, priced at $22.49 in the UK and $24.99 in the US. Anyway, thanks for watching this short review. If you do pick up Yaga, let me know what you think about it, or if you've bought it already, let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching again, and I'll catch you next time.